Here, I don't like that for IG. Let me see if I can. Hello, everyone. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, hey Cindy, I was trying to get that glare off of there. Do you see like a light right here, Cindy? I don't know, and I don't want to mess it up too much. I'll bring it down. We'll give it a second, let everybody come on in. All right, it's a little bit better, but it's still bothering me. All right, everyone. Let me go ahead and introduce myself for anybody new here. Hi, I am Maggie, your substitute teacher. Welcome to my struggle cooking class where I am not a professional chef. I am not a professional YouTuber. Clearly, I'm just a mom and a home cooker. The boys are back. Boys are back in town. Boys are back in town. So I'm going to make, Marcus asked for chicken quesadillas tonight, so I'm going to make chicken quesadillas for the boys. Just throw some simple things together, but I always like to live stream for you all whenever I'm in the kitchen. So not cooking for me. Maybe I'll make a version for myself with a cassava tortilla. But I'm going to start by cleaning the counters, getting my uniform on, washing my hands, and we're going to get started. If you all want to be counted present, feel free to announce yourself. Hello, Damone. Thank you so much for being here. If you want to see the screen share or the overhead camera, Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube. And I appreciate you all being here. So let's get started. And happy Sunday, everyone. Hope you had a good weekend. I don't know about y'all. Cleaning is therapeutic to me. It's weird, but it's just like I turn off my brain and I can relax. Hey, Dread Mike, thank you so much for being here. My first time seeing you here. Welcome. Let's see if our side-by-side is working. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. All right. All right, so let's clean hands. Not sure if we have any Latin flavor fans. I love Latin flavors. That's probably my favorite type of cuisine. So we're going to do a chicken quesadilla. I have some baked chicken I'm going to cut up. And I'm going to saute a little bit of onion and pepper for Marcus. I asked him what he wanted in it, and he was like, I don't know. Teenagers. So we'll do some onions and peppers, and then we'll do all the sides, the sour cream, salsa, guac on the side. I'll walk you all through everything. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to chime in. You always do. So I'm going to get my uniform on. Hope everybody is staying warm. It's at least been dry. Let's see, is this going to be too much pink? Feeling pink today? Y'all know we have Maggie merch, so you can check out the Zazzle store. Link is in the description. You can get your own aprons. They're about 20 bucks, and you can customize them for free with your name or whatever you like on them. We have multiple colors and multiple lengths, kid sizes, standard and long. This is the long, so you can see about knee length. All right, I'm going to start with a beverage. I'm a little bit thirsty, so we're going to get a Walmart water. Oh, where's my glass? Let's see. trying to be more elegant, so I'll be drinking out of a glass and not out of the cup or the can. We have this Walmart. This is my 0 sugar, 0 calorie, 0 caffeine, everything sparkling water. So make sure that we stay hydrated. And I'm going to put a few alkaline drops in here. You all know I have a discount code for you. It is Maggie. Yeah, it gets you, is it 15% off? And free shipping at AlkaZone? I believe so. So my metabolic specialist said drink more alkaline water. You can buy it or you can make your own. So these are the drops that I use. You can go to alkazone.com and get your discount. Tasteless, odorless, and colorless. It just turns tap water less acidic. Whew. Shout out to the Walmart water. All right, so let's start with the onions and peppers and we'll get those sauteed down. The easiest thing that I have found for your quesadilla is really not to put too much inside. So you could just do chicken and cheese on the inside, and then you can do all of your toppings on the outside, the salsa, the sour cream, and the pico. Because what I found is if you stuff it too much, it's hard to cut and it's hard to fold. But we'll do some onions and peppers inside because that's what the swimmer wanted. So this would work for your quesadilla or your fajita. All right, so let's get our cutting board. Let me give you all the overhead view. All right, so I just grabbed a few things out of the fridge. I've got an onion. I don't know if you all care for your onions and peppers. Yellow onion, red onion. I have both. I'll probably saute the yellow unless anyone is particular about that. And you remember our onion hack, so that we're not crying, is to cut it next to a little body of water. So remember what we said on the Aisha stream, Cooking with Aisha stream, when you cut into an onion, the fumes look for the closest water source, and that's what brings tears to your eyes. So if you have a little container of water next to it, you can cut without the tears. So that's what we're gonna do. Hey, Marie, our trucker is in the house. Hello, my dear. Thank you so much for being here. So I just have a little condiment bowl, and this is, I'm going to put some tap water in here. Set it right next to the onion. So we used half when we did our crab cakes with Aisha. We're going to go ahead and do the other half and use it up. I know someone commented, don't cut the root. I'm not a proper chef. There's all kinds of ways to cut into there. I just want to get it diced up. And maybe sliced up. That'll be nice. Nice little slivers. I was looking to see if I had any of the frozen ones. I need to get some more from the dollar store. Hey, Sinji. Oh, yeah. I did bake some chicken. Yeah, that Gus was something else, wasn't it? All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut the root off. And then we're going to peel the layers off. All right, so I just cut in half and then keep cutting in half. So for this, I want slivers. I think that goes nice with the quesadilla. So little strips. So we'll just go in half and then put the flat side down. If you have a good chef's knife, just let the blade do the work. Keep your fingers out of the way. Always put the flat side down for stability. And then you see the onion already has like some natural tears in it, so it'll just kind of come apart for you easily. All right, let's do the other half. Notice no tears. So that's enough. I'm just gonna make a couple quesadillas. Marie loves onions. I do too. I like them sauteed on a steak. I like red onion, maybe raw on a burger. Love them. All right, so we've got some onion here, so we're good with the water. And then now I'm just gonna do red pepper because that's what I have. But you could put whatever veggies you like inside. I actually have some green onions. They look kind of sad, but I'm gonna see if I can sliver. We'll just do the pepper hat. Now with the quesadilla, just like tacos or whatever, a little goes a long way. So, you know, y'all know I'm team greedy. I'm cooking for the boys tonight, but you know, just be careful. If you really overload them, then what happens is it's hard to close and then it's hard to cut. Yeah, Marie is asking about the hack. Where did I hear this? I think I heard it on one of my cooking shows or cooking channels. You all know that, yeah, no tears. You all know that I keep all of the cooking shows on all day on mute, and I subscribe to all of the cooking shows. But that hack, I had never heard of it. But yes, some fumes are released from onions when you cut them, and they're looking for a water source. So your eyes produce the water unless you have water nearby. And you can see I am not crying. And I've heard all kinds of different hacks. Sometimes people do, somebody said rub your cutting board with lemon. So that's an option. You can do that. So let's just get some little strips here. Then we're going to get these sauteed. I have some green onion that I'm going to try, and we'll do a little red, white, and green. Nana said your plate should have at least 3 different colors, right? Hello, Tone Touch. Thank you for being here. My first time seeing you here. Welcome. All are welcome. We are the happy, wholesome, family-friendly side of YouTube. We're all social now. Maggie the Substitute Teacher is on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. But I can't live stream on TikTok yet until I get 1,000 followers. So it'll happen. I am not pressed. We got a lot going on, class. We have a lot going on. If you don't have time to do this prep with the veggies, that's totally fine. You can buy them already cut up. It's going to be a little bit more expensive, but the Dollar Tree has them frozen. You know, fresh is best if you can get it, but that's a little hack as well. I just had some leftover red pepper, red onion, red pepper. So that's what we're cutting up. Uh-oh, did it lock up? Lord of mercy. All right, we'll give it a second. Y'all know I struggle stream. Marie says, I wonder if that works for other scents in the air. I don't know. Like, I can't think of anything else that has like fumes like that. We'll give it a second, y'all. Sometimes it restarts on its own. If it doesn't, when I stop dicing or slicing, I'll take it down. Y'all know it's just me and my cell phone and my iPad. One day we'll have a proper studio kitchen. Today is not that day. Oh, I set up everything. But yeah, this seems to work. And especially since I wear glasses, you know, I've tried. I think my ex-husband had me put on goggles one time. It works, but who wants to, there it is. Who wants to do that? All right, here we go. Sometimes it just needs to reset. Almost done with the red pepper. Hello, Mama Bear Moments. So wonderful to see you here, my dear. All right, so we have our red pepper and we have our onion. Let me see if I can salvage the green pepper, green onions, y'all. I know, don't judge me. On real cooking shows, everything looks fresh and beautiful. I'm gonna just get one out and see if I can put a little bit in here. Oh my gosh, looks horrible. I'm embarrassed. Hello, Sandra Chucker. Thank you so much. Please correct me. Is it Sandra or Sandra? I want to make sure that I pronounce you all's names correctly. I just make it up the way I want it to be, but all right, let me just rinse this off and we're just going to cut what we can of the green onion just for a little bit of color. Hello, hello. And again, all of this is optional, but you know, we did start the boys on veggies when they were little, so they both do really well eating veggies. I'm going to get rid of the water now since we're done cutting. And plus the color is nice. So this is just green onion or scallion. It's not looking its best, but I'm going to salvage a little bit to go inside and then the rest will go on top. All right, not a lot. Maybe we'll do another one. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and saute. Sand like fan. Hello, Sandra. Thank you so much for correcting me. Yes, Dread Mike, you're right. Green onions, scallions. I think I'm going to do one more. I need a little bit more. If you like onion, but you don't like it really pungent, scallions give you that milder onion flavor, plus that beautiful green color. So let's do one more. Have our little Italian flag going on here. You know, fresh produce is best if you can get it. Let me just take the top off and but I just feel bad. It goes, you know, when it goes bad, we don't want to waste. All right, I think that's good. So we have our red pepper, we have our onion, and we have our green onion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and saute these down, and then I'll cut some chicken. I baked some chicken, so I have like 10 leg quarters. So we're going to make the most of it, but let's go ahead and get these to soften up. We're just going to put a little bit of oil in a pan and get those to start sizzling. So let me get my cooktop. Give this a nice little clean. Let's switch so you all can see. All right. So what do I want to do? I think I will, yeah. Well, no. I'm thinking if I want to saute the veggies in the same skillet that I'm going to cook the quesadilla in. And at first I'm thinking yes, but actually I'm thinking no, because I want to cook the quesadilla on a dry skillet. I'm going to put a little bit of oil down for these vegetables. You can oil for the quesadilla, but I actually like the tortilla a little bit dry and crispy. So we're going to try and make that happen. See if we can keep this out of the way. All right, so let's get a little skillet. All right, so this is bigger than we need, but it has the top on it, so these will sweat nicely. So I am using the Tasty Cookware. Link is in the cheat sheet, and the Duck's Top is in the cheat sheet. This is just my little cooktop. You can find them at Amazon. So I'm going to turn this on, and I'm going to turn it down to like a medium. My cable's just driving me nuts. All right. I don't want it to touch the hot. All right. So let's turn this on. And let's go to like a medium. It goes from 0 to 10, so we'll do like 4 for now. All right. All right, you can use the oil or butter of your choice. It's for the boys, so I'm just going to use some olive oil, just enough to get these to kind of sizzle a little bit. So not a whole lot, just enough to kind of coat the pan. so we don't have any dry spots. And then I just like to move it around. And then we're gonna let it get kind of hot. And then we'll put our onions and peppers in there. Meanwhile, I'm gonna start pulling apart this chicken by hand. And then once I get it kind of shredded, I will actually chop it up. Chop it up. All right. So I'm gonna get some gloves on just so my hands don't smell like chicken. It's not the end of the world, but I'm gonna go ahead and shred it by hand. We'll do a couple leg quarters. And this would also work if you had, oh, hey Sinji, yeah, I'm trying over here, trying to be like you. I know you're the grill master over there. This would work, you all, if you have leftover rotisserie chicken, if you have those Tyson chicken strips that you can get frozen. Use what you have, chicken patties. All right, so let's see, let's go a little bit higher. Hello, Victoria. Thank you so much for being here. You all, please check out Victoria Kimuyu. She is also part of the Lead Attorney community, has a YouTube channel on finance trading. So if you're interested in all those charts and graphs, please check her out and support. Oh, Marie is doing a chicken crock pot. Yeah, I'm telling you. Let me show you what I have to last the week. Uh-oh, lost my watch. All right, let's go ahead and get these peppers and onions in here. I'm gonna do the peppers, red peppers and yellow onion in here just to soften up. This is a little bit of olive oil. I've let it gotten hot. I'm gonna keep the green onion off to the side. We'll put that inside the quesadilla. So I'm just gonna put my hand over top so I can feel the oil. And here comes your sizzle. Oh, and Victoria gifted us this beautiful cutting board. Oh, smells so good. Thank you so much, Victoria. If you all want to get any equipment for the class, let me turn this down. If y'all want to get any equipment for the class, I do have a teacher's wish list. We'll season this up just a little bit, just a little salt and pepper, which reminds me my salt is empty. All right. See if I can fill this really quickly, but yes, this was a gift from Victoria. So I have my salt shaker here. I ran it through the dishwasher, and I have my Walmart salt here. I know I usually use the pink Himalayan, but see if I can just do this. I usually use a funnel. Oh, y'all can't see. I usually use a funnel, but if I can get it kind of steady. Just gonna do a little salt and pepper on the onions and peppers. It could be whatever seasoning you like. Steak seasoning. Ooh, that Greek seasoning would be good. All right, so I got a little bit. Whoa. So I did pretty well. All right, so we got a little bit of salt and a little bit of fresh pepper. Just to kind of soften. And again, this is completely optional, but Marcus, turn it down. Marcus wanted peppers inside his quesadilla. So that's what we do. All right. You can make a whole skillet of these and have veggies for the week, for salad, for whatever. Oh no, Sandra, you didn't miss anything. No, I'm here every day. Absolutely. All right, so we're gonna let that just kind of saute down. Won't take long. So what I want to do now, so you all can see, I did this yesterday. I baked a whole tray of leg quarters. So I'm just gonna take the skin off and we're just gonna tear this apart. That's what's gonna go inside, all right? And we'll do 2 leg quarters for the boys, so. And then maybe 1 for me. Let's see. And then really, we just layer the quesadilla and let it brown, let the cheese melt. Let me move this so you all can see. All right, so we have 2 leg quarters. Our onions and peppers are softening nice. The cooktop gets really, really hot fast, so you all can see. And I'll probably taste one just to see how we're doing with seasoning, and then put that inside. So I'm just gonna cover this up, let those continue to soften. Let me move it. Y'all see what's going on over here. Oh, Mama Bear Moments is smiling. All right, so I'm gonna turn this around so I can get in here with this chicken. And I'm just gonna rip it by hand, y'all. I know it's refrigerator cold. Just kind of squeeze the meat off, and then I'll do like a rough chop. So try to just get that goodness off of there. Again, this could be leftover rotisserie or whatever baked chicken that you have. So that's the drum. And then we'll do the thigh. We talked about chicken all day. Was it yesterday we talked about Gus's Cinchi? I think so. After a while, they all just kind of run together. But I enjoy you all so much. And for anybody new here, I do stream every day. Usually I'm cooking, but every once in a while, if I'm not in the kitchen, I'll do what we call our dining documentaries when I'm out, and take pictures and bring you all on the road with me. Just got confirmation I'm going to Greece this summer. So if you like what I'm doing, please consider subscribing. And I like taking you all with me. I like to say I'm a small town girl with big dreams. Gonna travel the world and food blog as I go. Cook and share. So thank you all so much for being here. All right, so I just hacked apart 1 leg quarter. So I'm just gonna clean my hands and we'll chop this up for the first quesadilla. All right. Oh yeah, this is good. Let me turn that down. Onions and peppers are looking nice and charred. Let's just give this a little taste for seasoning. Needs a little bit more salt. Make sure I got the chicken skin out of the way. I mean, if you like chicken skin, that's fine, but inside a quesadilla, this could be breast meat. So we're just gonna do kind of a rough chop. I just peeled it apart by hand. Oh, and it's locked up. It'll reset, y'all. I'm just cutting the chicken, gesturing with the knife. Savage. This is refrigerator cold. Maybe I should toss it in there. I think I'll do that. I'm gonna toss it in the skillet just so it can warm up a little bit. Hey, Luke Casely, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Let me show you all what I'm doing. And then I'm gonna get Luke Casely on the struggle microwave. So, oh, sorry y'all, here I am. Okay, so we had 2 leg quarters and I peeled by hand and I just kind of cut it up here. So I have dark meat, but this could be light meat, whatever you like. We're gonna do a little bit of Greek seasoning in here just to give it a little bit of heat, like temperature heat. This might be enough for 2 quesadillas. What do y'all say? So I've got this all-purpose Greek seasoning. Y'all know Miss Aisha's a fan. So I'm just gonna put some of that in here with the onions and peppers that are nicely charred. A little bit of olive oil. And then taste again, make sure it's seasoned well. Give it a little bit of a taste. Nice. Now I'm gonna put the chicken inside the skillet because it just came out of the refrigerator. I baked like 10 leg quarters yesterday. So they are good to go. I'm just gonna add these into the skillet so they can heat up a little bit. So we have our nice filling. And then you all tell me, Should I do one more? I just have this on low. Is that enough for 2 quesadillas or more chicken? And it's locked up. All right, y'all, this thing already. Hold on. It just keeps doing its thing. Let's get Miss Lucy on the board. So Lucy is the stream sponsor with the $5 super chat, and she sends super sticker. Thank you for the lemon. Stream sponsor, hey, Riri, thank you so much for being here. If you want to see the overhead camera when it works, come to Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube. Stream sponsor is the person that gives the biggest super chat, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, Facebook stars, or Instagram gifts. Just let me know because I may miss it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. What does Sandra say? I found you. Oh, you found me from Aisha. Yes. Y'all, I did an incredible collab. One more? What happened? Oh, one more piece of chicken? Okay. I did an incredible collab with Cooking with Aisha. If y'all missed it, please go check it out. She was incredibly gracious to collab with me. So all I've done, you all, is just added the chicken in there. But Marie says, do one more. I got 2 teenage boys, so let's go ahead and do this other piece of chicken. So this was baked chicken. I'm just going to tear it apart by hand, and I'm just letting the heat kind of soften it. So this is a great way to use up leftovers. Dread Mike, where's my plate? I know. I would love to cook for y'all. It is a joy of mine. It is a joy. All right. So let's put these up, and we'll get to the next one. If you don't eat chicken, you could do a veggie quesadilla. You could do mushroom. You could do, gosh, what else? Of course, onions and peppers, and maybe even spinach. Whatever you like to just get it nice and full. So we don't want to waste. If you have a whole chicken, if there's a piece that you don't like, we talked about that yesterday, you know. All right, I just peeled the skin off, and I'm just kind of taking it off of the bone. And then I'll chop it up and put it in here. If the chicken were temperature warm, flinging it everywhere, it would just fall apart a little bit easier. But since it's cold, I'm putting it in the skillet. All right, so that's good. So we'll toss this, and we'll cut this up. Just any skin that I left on there. I mean, honestly, you could leave it if you wanted to, but I don't want y'all to talk about me. All right, so let's try and get just the meat cleaned up. Miss Lucy says, yes, one more. Y'all seen these boys. Marcus went to the pool today. The boys are 13 and 15, and I have one that's a swimmer. Oh my gosh, in the kitchen with Terry. Thank you so much. We have a new stream sponsor. Let me get this into the skillet, because you know the gongs are going to come through. And it doesn't have to be perfect. You just want to cook it down so that, or chop it up so that you have bite-sized pieces, okay? So we'll add that in there. So that's trash. We'll hold on to that, and I think we're good. All right, so let me just give this a stir. Let it soften up, onions and peppers, and then we're ready to go. I'll just turn it up to 2 so you all can see. It's just onion, pepper, and pull-apart chicken. On low, the chicken was already cooked. I just shredded it up. But thank you so much. In the kitchen with Terry, what does she say? And thank you for the $20 super chat. That's so generous. I did not find $20 laying around today. And Luke Hazley with the 5. Excuse me. I appreciate you all so much. You can watch, like, share, comment, subscribe, chat, all of that is free and you're welcome to be here. But when you go above and beyond like that, I never get used to it. What does Terry say? Oh, I just got finished streaming. So shout out your channel. And you wanted to watch Miss Maggie's cooking. It already looks amazing. Thank you, sweetheart. In the kitchen, tell us, Miss Terry, what your channel is about. Luke Hazley says, keep the fat on. Oh, yes, if you're doing keto, absolutely, absolutely. Hello, Wilbur. You all know him and love him. Yes. I am not keto, but I do get a lot of inspiration from keto recipes. And yeah, fat does keep you full, but y'all know I am not the food police. I say do what works for you. But let me get Terry on the board. We have a stream sponsor, and then I think our chicken should be warm by now. All right, let me clean this up. Miss Aisha just emailed me today. I just gifted her one of these cooktops, the Dutz top, on my Amazon list because she was like, oh, that is so nice. I said, it is yours. All right, $20 for it. Wilbur. Here we go. All right. Y'all already know. Hold on, Terry. Oh. It was $19.99.
My coffee. Is this my coffee?
One R? Okay. All right, so we have In the Kitchen with Terry on the board for $19.99. I'm going to give this a stir, and then a Cash App just came in, you all. So you can see that our chicken and peppers, and it smells good. It's stirring up nice and soft, so I think we're ready to build our quesadilla. So again, this was just diced onion, pepper, a little bit of seasoning. Ooh, hot. So we'll give this a taste. Make sure it's got flavor all the way through. Since we added some more chicken, just a little bit more seasoning. You want flavor in every bite, right? All right. Now, I received a Cash App. All right, so I just received a Cash App. Where did it go? You already know. Let me log in. Oh yeah, absolutely. I sent her some more stuff today. She was so generous. Dread Mike says 20 to 25 grams of protein alone. Okay. Absolutely. I'm looking at this. Wait a minute. Here it is. Y'all know, you already know, from Wilbert, $20 to even out, no, to outbid the $19.99. So Wilbert is here with his penny power. So we have a new stream sponsor at $20. Thank you so much, Terry. I appreciate it. Wilbert is the new stream sponsor. All right, here we go. $20 for Wilbert. All right, y'all. Let's build these quesadillas, all right? I think we're good to go. We have our filling here. Let's just give one more taste. Mom says taste as you go. I would probably do a little bit more, but let's just do a little bit more pepper and salt. And then we're ready to build. Don't open anything that's open. That's not open. You just want to get that good flavor. Give it a taste. I like heat. I like a little bit more pow, but it's totally fine. So I'm gonna get a new skillet because I want to do these quesadillas on a dry skillet. So this is good. I'm just gonna set it off to the side. Set it up, I suggest, y'all. Set it up, I suggest. You already know. All right, so let's switch this over. We'll keep the green onions close by. All right, so we are going to switch to this skillet. So I'm using this skillet so you can see the difference. One is a pan and one is a skillet. You can see this is the one that I was using for the chicken because it has a top on it. All right, so I'm gonna let this skillet heat up and it's dry intentionally. I'll just move this over here. And I'm gonna dry this out. You can put a little bit of oil or butter. I'm not going to because I want like a little bit of a dry. So let's move it up to like a medium. Let's put it on 5. You guys are chatting. Let's put it up to 5. And then, you know, I have struggles with flipping. So we're gonna put it in and then I'll let you all choose. I've got cheddar cheese, I've got mozzarella cheese, or we could do both. Y'all like a yellow cheese or a white cheese in your quesadilla? All right, so since this is for the boys, I'm using regular flour tortillas. If I were doing for me, I would be doing like a gluten-free tortilla, but we're gonna feed the kids first. Okay, Wilbert says both, you got it. Wilbert is making a New Year's resolution and saying, I'm gonna stop being petty in 2023, I promise. Just right after I unsubscribed to your channel, so I can be the 2,000. Wilbert, yes, you all, we are closing in on 2,000 subscribers. I remember when we hit 1,000, that was a big deal. You need 1,000 subscribers on YouTube to be monetized, and you all helped push me over the top. I'll never forget it. Thank you so much. I think my mom, y'all remember, Nana was the 1,000th subscriber. Thank you all for helping me monetize my passion for food. If you are, let's see, how can I do this? If you are, all right, let me see if I can edit this. If you're interested in monetizing your passions, I do have a course. It is $50. You get 2 hours of content broken up over 15 different lessons. You have lifetime access and you can preview it for free. So I am going to share that with you all. Thank you so much. Okay, so I think we're nice and hot here. Yes, I can feel the heat. So just regular flour tortillas for the boys. Oh, nice, soft, pillowy tortillas. I do miss that. My tortillas are a little bit stiff, but it's okay. I'm down 80 pounds with 20 more to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in a dry skillet. If you've got a really good nonstick skillet, you'll be fine. If you don't, you can put a little oil or butter. Then we're gonna put some cheese, please. Wilbert says both. So we're gonna start with a little bit of the mozzarella just to get it to melt. And then we're gonna put in our chicken and peppers. All right, so we sauteed this down. Can you close my pantry, please, and put all my things back? So we're just gonna do ooh, y'all, it's already getting really hot. Let me turn it down. I'm looking at the cheese, it's already starting to brown. Don't run.
Yes, sir.
All right, so we've got this in here. Ooh, yeah, it's getting hot. Let's put some more cheese, please, because we got, oh, and the green onion. And then we're gonna put some more cheese in there. Wilbert said both. You got it. Hopefully it's not too brown. Tortilla doesn't take long. So now we're gonna go in with the cheddar cheese. Then we're gonna put another tortilla on the top. And I just kind of spin so that I don't get any hot spots. And then I'm gonna try, I'm not gonna flip it, y'all. I have a technique that I saw online. We'll see if we can make it work. Rodney, you see it? Let me say, if you all knew the conversations that we had here at home all day, you could come through and get whatever you want. And I tell you I'm streaming at a certain time, and you wait for me to be on camera because you think you're gonna do something you can get away with, and I'm not gonna say anything. Okay, so you can see our cheese is starting. Oh, did it lock up? God, no. All right. All right, so I'm gonna get ready to turn it. I'm gonna do it the old-fashioned way. Here we are, which for me is a plate. All right, so I have a salad plate that's about the size of this. I'm gonna put it over top, then I'm gonna turn it in my hand. Oh no, shucks. What did Aisha say? I had it up too high. I'll do one more. All right, but it's nice and it's nice and crispy. They'll still eat it, but I'll do one more. Oh, thank you all so much, y'all. You see, I'm telling you. So all we want to do is make sure, since the chicken and everything was, I know this is brown. I'll do better the next one. I sure to turn it to medium low. All right. So let me get the plates so we can start plating. All right, we will try and put these on black plates. And I gave you all my plating tip. I'm gonna turn it over just to see how we're looking on the other side. Plate, like a salad plate, put on top, and I just turn it over in my hand. All right, much better. All right, so I think we're good. I think what I'm gonna do, we're gonna serve it this side. Let me make the other one. I'll just leave it in here for now, since this is our presentation side. All right, so I'm just gonna wipe up the cheese. So again, for me, dry skillet. Thank you, Rodney. Y'all, this is me live. Sometimes it's perfect. For me, this cooktop gets hotter fast, so I'm gonna keep it on a medium low. All right, so again, I'm gonna call you MSIS. Thank you so much for being here, MSIS. She sends a $5 super chat, says, had to show more love for my channel since Wilbert beat me as a stream sponsor. Yes, MSIS has a channel. She's also on a health and wellness journey. I believe she does cooking as well. So we're doing another tortilla. This is for the boys. Oh my God, y'all, here we go. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Hello, Rosalind. So good to see you here. Been a while. Celeste says, Looking yummy? Thank you. Mama Bear says progress, not perfection. All right. So we're on a medium-low heat in a dry skillet, non-stick skillet. Flour tortilla. All right. Then we'll do the opposite. We'll put in some cheddar cheese. This could be Mexi blend. It could be the cheese of your choice. This came in the giveaway. You can already hear it sizzling and melting down. Thank you all so much. So for those of y'all that are just coming in, I had some baked chicken leg quarters that I just shredded by hand and then just warmed up in the skillet with onions and peppers. This could be your Tyson chicken strips. It could be rotisserie chicken. I'm giving them everything. All right, I'll feed the boys and I'll make one for me. Mom always eats last. All right. So I just kind of cut it by hand and I'm just kind of evenly putting it in the tortilla. That way every bite gets a little bit of goodness. All right. So we have that. So y'all can see what we have so far. Looking good. Peanut, thank you. My first time seeing you here. Hello, my dear. And then we're going to put some green onion. Completely optional, but gives a little pop of color. We just have these diced up over here. I'm just scraping them off the cutting board. Gonna feed the boys, let them eat. All right. So a little extra pop of color for the green onion. And then Wilbert said more cheese. So we're going in with the white cheese, the mozzarella. It could be queso fresco, it could be Mexi melt, it could be whatever you like. Just so it melts down nicely. And you'll see me moving it on the bottom of the skillet just to make sure it doesn't stick. And I'm using just regular flour tortillas for the boys. Now you can do half and fold it, but for me, what ends up happening is it kind of gets out and it's just messy. So I just put another one on top. All right, so that's what we have. Yes, leaders eat last. Yep. Got to feed the boys because then I won't be able to enjoy it. Because listen, I learned the hard way. When I cook for me and then the gongs come through and they're like, what is that? So you see, I just kind of use my hand to turn it because I don't want any hot spots, any dark spots. So let me see if I can turn this over. That's doing good. I'm going to turn it over with the plate. I saw a technique. I'm not ready to try it though. You take the top and you pour it in here and then slide it. I'm gonna go with what I know. All right. So let's see how our color looks. So salad plate, and I just put my hand here and then turn it over in my hand. Now this works just in time. Oh yeah. And you see it's nice and melty on the side. This works as long as the toppings don't come out and burn your hand. Then just slide it back into the hot skillet. Let it brown on both sides. Looking good, class? All right, so let's move everything so we can plate up for the boys. And then mom will make one. Let's see if I can make a sugar-free, dairy-free, gluten-free one for me. Hey, Sabrina, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching from Facebook. She said, that looks very good. Thank you, sweetheart. Mama Bear Moments with the $2 super chat. Thank you. Did I make the TLA meetup? Not yet. So for anybody wondering, I did go to San Diego. We had an excellent time. Lead and Brandon L. Jett, who I'm sure will swing by, but he's in Germany, are approving the pictures that can be released. So we don't want to get in front of leadership and just let them see everything, and then I will do it. So you haven't missed anything. All right. And then now I'll just do it in my hand to check the bottom. Pretty good. All right. So let's turn that off. I'm going to put it on a cutting board and just cut them. See if I can cut them into triangles. You like the color? And of course it locked up like that. Rodney, you love the Wives Club. Thank you for saying that. You don't know how much I appreciate. Y'all see me struggle streaming over here. This happened with Aisha. It's just me and my phones. All right, I hear the heavy feet of the gong gongs. So let me cut this up. It's like they can tell when the food is ready. All right, so we've got hot. All right, so we have 2 quesadillas here. So for anybody who doesn't know what Rodney is talking about, we have a new channel. So I'm going to see if I can cut in half. Oh, nice and melty. Hot, hot, hot. Hot. Let's do one more. Y'all, I can't multitask. 1 second. And then we're just going to turn. Oh, the gong gongs. That's what my mom called me and my brother when we were coming up, because we would be in the kitchen circling around here. The greedy gong gongs. So that's what I call the boys. The greedy gong gongs. All right, so just making these. For me, it's easier to do it this way than to try to fold it in half. Nice and crispy. And you can hear that crisp and you can see it because I use the dry skillet. All right, so let me plate up for the boys, give them their salsa, guac, and all of that. And then stand back and let them eat. Oh, Sabrina, we're gonna talk about it, y'all. We're gonna talk about it. All right. Let's get the presentation going. Let me move this. Oh, those are your school supplies, Alex. Can you get the delivery, please? MSIS says, you're hungry again? Okay, sweetheart. So let's get their sides. If you have fresh avocado, that's fine. Sabrina loves the quesadilla. So see if I can do this. You know, they're circling around me. All right, get your school supplies out and put what you need in the car, please, for tomorrow. So we have some guac. Of course, you can make your own, but let's go ahead and give that shout out to Nana. Oh yeah, she had all kind of nicknames for me and my brother growing up. All right, so you've got your guac, and then I need the green onion, please.
Where does this come from?
Okay, not now. If you don't want it, leave it and I'll return it. So I've got some salsa here. If they substitute, they substitute. One green, one green, one red. I think it's from takeout, but we're gonna make it work. Oh, Dread Mike is hungry. Oh no! Let me put a little bit of sour cream and then we're good. Let's see. It's getting towards the end. I'm just gonna do a little squeeze. Let's see.
I'm missing a lot of stuff.
Can y'all see? Hold on. So I'm just arranging these. Inside is onions and peppers and still nice and warm and crispy. Let's see, I'm gonna do some sour cream. Just gonna get towards the end of this. All right, let's see if I can put, oh no, I messed up. Let me put it in a container. One moment, please. Let's do that. All right, let's use a container. I'm moving too fast. No, now it's coming out nice. Oh, I forgot one other thing I was gonna do. put a little dollop sour cream on each one. And we'll put some fresh cilantro. This won't take but a second. Got some fresh cilantro. I'm just going to tear it by hand. Can you tell your brother to come down, please? If not, I'll go get him. Just putting a little bit of garnish on here. I like cilantro. Oh, smells good. Looks good. Oh, yes, thank you. Okay. I appreciate that, Wilbert. And no, they don't. Believe me. Believe me. One day they'll be having ramen. Thank you, Mona. Thank you so much. Hold on. Can you come put this in the car so I asked you to do? Okay. Okay. And just a little salsa on the side. Salsa and sour cream. So dinner is done. I'm going to take a quick picture and then stand back because they're already hovering. All right, let's get the camera. Oh, here it is. Cilantro and avocado is a must. Oh, thank you, Wilbert. I appreciate that. All right. So you all know I do my own photos, so let's get this on here. Not bad. Let's do a quick little video for the reel, and then let me go get Marcus. All right, so Marcus wanted chicken quesadillas. So we have them with cheddar and mozzarella, cilantro, sour cream, salsa, guac on a flour tortilla. Enjoy. All right. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let me go get the other one. Oh, I know, the smell is so incredible. All right, one moment, please.
Ten out of 10. Chicken is crunchy, but not hard. Cheese really falls apart. Melts in your mouth. Cilantro adds kind of
All right, so
a balancing.
y'all, I don't know what keeps happening with the camera. All right, you can go to the table. Thank you.
I'm telling them how it tastes.
Yeah, but not off to the side like that. Nope.
I'm not about to get in the camera.
That's fine. That's fine. All right. The other one is Moody. So let me see if I can make one for me. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Thank you all so much. So now that the food is done, so for anyone who doesn't know, we have a new channel that we started completely separate from the food, completely optional, but it is called The Wives Club. If you're interested in learning from those of us who have bumped our head and made mistakes. Not now, not now. Do not interrupt me. You can go to the table with that plate. All right, so I am going to The other one is here. I'm going to let him eat, and then I'm going to make one for me. You're getting it all over yourself.
Oh, wow.
This is the swimmer, Marcus, that asked for the quesadillas. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Sabrina.
It's good.
It's good. If you found a little bone in it, you can throw the whole plate away.
What bone?
No, he's interrupting me to tell me he found a bone. I mean, I just took the meat off the bone. Sorry, it's not perfect. Aw, thank you, Dread Mike. Yes.
Hey, Mama.
Yes, babe.
Hey.
Hey. I'm glad you like it. You can go to the table and eat. I'm going to see if I can make one for myself. Everybody's saying hi, Marcus. Hi, Marcus. Hi, Marcus.
Hey.
Yeah. I put the onion. I put peppers in it. It tastes good.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You have hot sauce?
Hot sauce? Yeah. We have Louisiana and we have. I thought I had some Texas Pete or the Diablo sauce or sriracha. You need help?
Mm-hmm.
Marcus likes it spicy.
Mom?
Yes.
What do you want me to do with the guac and salsa?
You want it all over? Oh. Just throw away what you don't want. Okay. You can go to the table. Okay. Hot sauce is a must? Yeah, absolutely. Well, you know, some people like it spicy. Some people don't. Can you bring your glass over here, please? So I think it was a hit.
Mm-hmm.
It is? It's good?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let me see. I think I have a cassava tortilla. I'm going to do the same for me. We'll just do it from scratch now that the boys are eating. Now I can make one for me, but let me see if I have my cheeses. So sugar-free, dairy-free, gluten-free. I'm going to do my version of the quesadilla same way, but I'm going to do it with a cassava tortilla. Let me see if I have any of my manchego cheese.
What cheeses did you use?
I use cheddar and mozzarella. Wilbert said use both. I don't know. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, I didn't put the bacon in there. All right, so let's do this all over again. So we are going to do, can you please put your glass in the sink, please? We're going to do Louisiana hot sauce, yes. We've got Diablo hot sauce. I thought I had some Texas Pete. Maybe it's used up. So I'm going to show you all how I would make this for me. Yeah, good suggestion. They like the double cheeses. So the boys are fed. Everything is good. All is well. All right. So since I'm gluten-free, this is what I used for the boys. Just giving you all some substitute options. So you know regular flour tortillas, they're nice and soft and pillowy and buttery, but they have gluten in them and grains and carbs, so I have to avoid. So what I'm going to be using is the Siete brand.
Is this salsa?
Yes. Do you want a spoon?
It's trash, right?
You can trash it, yeah.
It's good.
It's good?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is that enough? You want anything else?
I'm fine.
Fine? Okay.
You have any drink?
You can get one of my pineapple coconuts. Welcome. Sorry, y'all. This is not a real.
Excuse me.
This is not a real cooking show. This is just me at home. So, so the substitute, this is what I'm going to be using. There's lots of tortilla substitutes. You could do spinach. You can do all kinds of stuff. So the cassava flour, cassava is a root vegetable. So you can tell the difference here. It is not as pillowy. It's a little bit grainier, but we're going to make it work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, all done? Everybody's done? I'm just making sure there's no, y'all know how it starts. The talking, then the shoving, then the, okay. So this is my substitute for the tortilla. And I know, Wilbert, I love salsa too. God, I love that stuff. And then this is the cheese that I'm going to use. Manchego cheese is made from sheep's milk. So I avoid cow dairy. So this is what I'm going to shred up to melt. So a little bit more work, but we'll make a version that Maggie can have. Sabrina says this is a real cooking show. So for anybody new here, welcome. Oh, goodness. Oh. Yeah, we're coming up on a year, so you all see everything. So I'm just gonna put these into a Ziploc bag. You can do like breakfast burritos, tacos, soft tacos, whatever. All right, for the boys. I think I'm gonna do the same thing. I think I want onions and peppers and green onions too, and a piece of chicken. Yeah, so I'm just gonna make the same version. So we got our tortillas. So let's start with, I used up all the onion for them. I'll do a little bit of red onion and red pepper. Thank you all for understanding. It's a lot, but it is a labor of love for me. Okay, what are we doing? We've got red onion. Let's see. We can salvage some of this. Yeah. All right. So the outside was looking kind of sad. You can also fill up a quesadilla, make it more filling by adding more veggies. So I'm just going to go ahead and slice up this red onion. We don't need the water for the red onion because this one doesn't cause the tears, at least not for me. All right, so let's get this cut up. So I'll show you all how to make your gluten-free, dairy-free, and sugar-free. Marie says, Maggie, you make me sit down where I stood with those. Y'all, I'm telling you, here's the thing. It's like, you know, you have free access to the kitchen. You can get whatever you want, but you want to come through and act a monkey when you don't think I'm going to say anything. Lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my. Yes, absolutely. Yes. Thank you for the gluten-free. All right, y'all. So let's just go ahead and cut. So you can see the onion already has some nice like lines on it. So we're just going to go straight down and you'll see it'll just kind of separate into these nice little rings. I'll go ahead and cut all of it. It's a little bit therapeutic for me, even if we're not going to eat all of it. But thank you all. The Wives Club is available on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. And you know, I'm never going to force anything on anybody, but if you're interested, I did book a session with Kevin Samuels when he was with us, and I basically asked his permission to set up a community of like-minded and marriage-minded women, because y'all can see I'm a boy mom. I don't have daughters, and I have one brother, so I don't have daughters or sisters. And I would always get convicted when he would say, where are the older women to teach the young? And so He gave us his blessing. He actually had an idea. I've never shared this before, but I had to tell the other wives, should I say it here? He was thinking that we could do like a pre-show before he went live, but I was chicken, y'all. I didn't want the smoke. So I asked if we could do something in his Patreon. So basically, for the better part of 2 years, we had like our own little class study. Hey, Classy K, thank you so much for being here. Where we would take his show, listen to his shows, take notes, and then we would like circle up and we would record, our own little reaction videos with how we can get better, action items, and all of that. And several people asked us to come from behind the shadows, and for obvious reasons, we didn't want to. But we finally have. We were at the TLA meetup, Mama Bear, all 4 of us, and we decided to take the leap. And we had our first live stream this past Friday, so it's available if you all want to watch the replay. And we will be streaming again this coming Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. And the topic is have your relationship muscles atrophied? So there's lots of shorts and clips on there. You guys can check it out. It's not for everybody, so I'm keeping it separate from the food, clearly. But if you're interested in that kind of stuff, I think we can all improve our outcomes. Yeah, slicing up. Yeah, you like that? Had a little whirlwind run through here. So I'm just going to go ahead, while I got the knife out and the cutting board out, let's just go ahead and chop this stuff up. We may use it all, we may not. Exactly. Y'all know how they do. I can be sitting here, just like when they have nothing to say to you until you get on the phone. And then you're like, really? Oh my goodness. So, but anyway, this channel, Maggie the Substitute Teacher, is my cooking channel because I give you all the food substitutions that I use on my health and wellness journey. We're just going to do little strips here to match the onion. So we're coming up on a year, and I appreciate you all so much. 80 pounds down, 20 more to go if I stop having these travel excursions. But I like to eat. So this is all about me finding ways to eat what I want to eat using the ingredients that I have to eat. What does Marie say? When will the Wives Club start making wine? Guess we got to get invited. We're 1 episode in. Someone else mentioned that. I got to talk to the other ladies, but we do have a couple series. If anybody does not want to hear about this, please let me know, because I definitely don't want to ruin your experience. But if you guys are asking questions, I will. Hey, Sinji, thank you so much for being here. Maybe an intro on TLA. Yes, Lead knows about it, and I'm sure he will support. But I just want things to kind of grow organically. Maybe I'm a little bit chicken, but I just never want to impose, right? If you're interested, that's fine. If not, believe me, I understand. Oh, thank you, Sabrina. Yeah, if you look on my YouTube channel, there's some before pictures there. Absolutely. It's a struggle for me, but we're going to make it. So let's do the green onion that I just ordered. Because when they come in all nice and fresh, they chop up so nicely. Plus you get all those beautiful colors. So we'll give these a quick little rinse. And again, you can put whatever veggies you want in your quesadilla. But yeah, I was in Aisha's weight loss group back in the spring last year. Yeah, absolutely. And she asked me to start posting some of these gluten-free, dairy-free recipes in there. So I'll have to remember to put the link in there. Let's give these a rinse and we will chop them off. Chop them up. But yes, we do have a series, Where Are They Now? So if you know anybody who called into Kevin Samuel's show and they want to provide an update, if it was helpful for them, they can reach out. And then also if anybody else booked a session, because he never talked about who he was meeting with privately, but here we are. So I appreciate the support. I definitely do. All right, so let's take the tips off here. And let's get in here and chop up these green onions, a little bit of food prep. All right. Oof. That was a lot. Like when the boys come through, it's like wildebeest. Like you know, in Lion King when Simba is minding his own business and the wildebeest come through. That's how I feel. Literally, he was standing here like shifty. I'm just like, they always know when the food is ready. That's why they're the greedy gong gongs. Aw, Sabrina says this is your show. Talk about whatever you want. That is actually, I appreciate you saying that. However, honestly, y'all, I never thought we would take that public. We've been doing it for like, this is going into year 3. But you know, I built this channel as a cooking channel, and it is, and it will always be about food. I just don't want anybody to think it's like a bait and switch type of thing, because that's not me. Because I know it's not for everybody. Believe me, I understand. All right. If you're doing like a veggie quesadilla, you could put all of this in there and have like a big old whopping quesadilla. But while I got the cutting board out and this stuff out, we're just going to go ahead and chop it up. Chop it up as we chop it up, right? I love a green onion. I like the spring onion color, scallions, whatever you want to call them. I love the color. I love them in an omelet. We're going to put them in the quesadilla. Let me go ahead and do a little cilantro while I'm here. So I've got some fresh cilantro. So let's just twist off a little bit and rinse it off. But, you know, in all seriousness, I mean, for those of you all who are new here, I am the daughter of a retired home economics teacher. You all know Nana. She's probably watching. And I was just raised, you know, whenever my mom was cooking, my dad said Maggie in the kitchen. And honestly, this is going to sound crazy, but I really thought everybody was raised the same way. I didn't know until, you know, I left the house and went to college. You know, I didn't know. I mean, I had chores and was doing the family laundry. This is what I told Chantel, was doing the family laundry, not just mine, but the whole family laundry and cleaning the house from top to bottom when I was 13, you know, and still required to get straight A's. So it's like, when I would hear people call in, whether or not you agree, I was just kind of shocked because I was like, oh my goodness, I didn't know. So I would just, oh God, it smells so good when you cut it up. All right, so just a little cilantro for the top, and we're good, y'all. So we've got our red onions. We got our red peppers. We have our green onion. Uh-oh, sorry, y'all. Knocking stuff over. And our fresh cilantro. All right, so here you go. I could smell this all day. So just doing my part for anybody who's interested. That's why it's a separate channel. So Wives Club will be every week, and Maggie the Substitute Teacher will be every day. All right, so let me get the chicken. I'll keep it off of this because this is for prep. Let's put that here. It looks pretty, so I'll leave it for you all. Let me get one of my leg quarters and pick it apart. So I did some baked chicken last night. I just got some leg quarters in the giveaway box. So literally I have like 10 of them. Since this is for me, we'll just do one. Again, this could be your rotisserie chicken. It could be your Tyson chicken strips. It could be anything. This is just, you could see, baked chicken, refrigerator. I'm going to go ahead and peel the skin off. If you want the skin on, that's fine too. And I'm going to go ahead and peel this off. And then I'm just going to kind of shred it by hand. If you have warm chicken, it'll just come off really, really easily and just kind of disintegrate into nice chewable pieces for you. I got to do a little bit of work since this was in the refrigerator, but it's not bad. All right, so let's shred that apart. So I'm going to start by just twisting it at the joint and getting the drumstick off and just literally like, I know, sorry vegetarians. I'm just gonna kind of pull this apart by hand. For the boys, I chopped it up. Oh, I should be cooked. Oh, I need to cook the onions and peppers. All right, y'all. 1 second. I'm just tearing this by hand, just a chicken drumstick. But I'm gonna stop and get the onions and pepper sauteing, and I'll come back to this. So Alex was trying to tell me he found a little bone in his quesadilla. Sorry, it wasn't perfect. So anyway, all right. So we got our drumstick. I'm gonna come to this in a second, but I want to get the veggies to start softening. So let me clean up. All right, so we'll come back to this in just a second. We did the, oh, you know what, this thing right here. We did the drumstick. We're gonna get to the thigh in just a second. All right, so I am going to saute down the veggies and the chicken, just because I want them to be warm. I guess you could put them in the quesadilla cold. However, to me, you would have to actually cook the quesadilla longer to get it to be not burnt on, you know, probably burn on the outside before the inside got warm. All right, so let's see what size we have here. We could do this on the smaller one. So I'm just measuring the size of my skillets. You want to have obviously a skillet that's big enough to hold your tortilla. So what I'm doing is I'm just kind of placing it in here. Okay, this is good. You could use a bigger one, but then what ends up happening is if you have too much space on the outside, sometimes the filling can kind of ooze out. So I do a little low budget measuring this way. All right. So this is the one that we'll put our tortilla in. And this is the one we will saute in. I'm getting new for me. Oh, all right. So let's put this down, and we're going to put a little bit of oil. We'll put it on a medium. So for the boys, I use this olive oil. Nothing wrong with it. This is the oil that's approved for me on my plan. MCT oil is made from coconuts. Unfortunately, it does have a high smoke point, which I don't like. So it gets a little bit smoky. But if I keep this kind of low, it's not as bad. All right, so we're gonna let that get a little bit hot. While this is heating up, I'm gonna tear the rest of the chicken on the bone. All right. So of course, if you're doing a vegetarian quesadilla, you would omit this part. So I'm just gonna get the big pieces of meat and then I'll tear them by hand. And again, this is coming out of the refrigerator, so it's cold to the touch. So I'm gonna put it in there with the veggies to soften it down. That way you get that nice, oh my God, it locked up. This way you get that nice melty experience. I'm just tearing up the chicken, y'all. It'll reset, and here it comes. I'm gonna touch it. Use my knuckle. Oh. All right, y'all. All right, I think we're good. Just get the big pieces of meat, you know. Doesn't have to be perfect. Try to avoid any bones. And I'm just kind of going in there and just tearing it by hand. Oh, there's a bone. So that each bite has, you know, chicken in there, bite-sized pieces of chicken in there. You can get in there with a knife if you want to, or you can just kind of shred by hand. All right, so I feel the heat coming from the skillet. So in the skillet, we're going to do the peppers and the red onion. We'll save the green onion for inside the quesadilla. So we have our, this is dark meat chicken. If you prefer white meat, shred up a chicken breast. All right, so you all can see we got our oil. Yep, it's already smoking. Oh God. All right, let's do some red pepper and some red onion. So I didn't do everything. I will bag these up. These would be great in an omelet, and a sandwich, and a salad, and a wrap. So we're gonna let these kind of saute, let them brown. Woo, it's already smoky. And I'm going to season them. Since we got some Cooking with Aisha fans in here, I'm gonna use her Greek all-purpose. This is driving me nuts, y'all. I'm gonna change the Wi-Fi or something. It's bothering me. It never resets like this all the time. 1 second. Just me and my phone. We're just letting that saute down. When the kids are home and they're on their devices, I have a separate line just for me. That's what I needed to put it on. Or separate Wi-Fi just for me. Just for me. All right, let's see if this is better. Drop the sour cream. Y'all, this is a lot. Oh my God. Trying to get on my overhead camera for you while our onions and peppers are browning, and I need to season them. All right, let's take this one down, and I think we're good to go. Struggle streaming. All right. I'm going to season them so you can see our onions and peppers are browning. I'm going to go in with the Greek all-purpose seasoning. Bring that in the frame. This can be salt and pepper, a little or a lot, whatever you like. And we're going to stir that up. So you just cook the vegetables down to your level of doneness. If you like them a little bit crunchy, you can stop here. I do want mine to soften a little bit more. Plus I got to shred that cheese. So I'm going to turn this down. Let me see if I can put something over top. We'll give a little taste. See how they're browning. Coming up nicely. All right. Just let those soften, and we'll put a lid over top. This is not the lid that goes with it, but a lid just helps it kind of soften up. All right, so for cheese, please. This is what I have, queso manchego. So this is my sheep's milk cheese. If you can use the mozzarella or whatever I use for the boys, feel free. And I'm just gonna shred this by hand. I'll shred it directly into the quesadilla. If I can get it open. You can get this at Publix, Sam's Club. If you can't have cow dairy, there are substitutes for you. This is like a dry, salty, aged cheese. To me, it's kind of like a Parmesan substitute. But there's some goat's cheeses too that I use that are nice and melty. All right. So you all can see it comes off of a cheese wheel. So you can see it's like a slice. So I am just going to cut off the edges. coming along nicely. We'll taste in just a second. Let's cut our cheese. So you can eat the wax if you want to. I just don't like to shred it. So we'll keep it off on the sides, and then we're just going to shred by hand. Kitchen snacks. All right. Let's give this a taste. I want to reach in there, but a little onion and pepper action. See how it is with seasoning and softness. Oh, perfect. Nice little crunch. All right, so I'm gonna take this off and put the other skillet on and let this one start to heat up. Let me bring it over so y'all can see. Whew. All right, so we're gonna let that heat up. Then we're gonna put our tortilla in there on the dry heat. And I like the dry heat because it's gonna give me that nice browning. Let me get a shredder. Just want your pan to heat up. Oh, this is what I did last time. I got the pan too hot and it burned. So let's leave it on 3. Let's put the tortilla down there. You can already see this is a different kind of tortilla, but it's fine. Let's put it this side down. Let's go ahead and shred some cheese in there. You can buy goat's cheese already shredded. So I just have the brandless, and I'm gonna get in here and just give it a nice little shred directly on the tortilla. So I get my nice first layer of melt. And I like the saltiness. Gives a nice flavor. Oh, I meant to put the chicken in here. I meant to soften the chicken in there. Let's do that for like 2 minutes. Hold that thought. Just to warm it through, since it was refrigerator cold, it won't take long. We've got the pan that's hot. We've got the vegetables that are hot. Y'all, but it's gonna be good. And then we'll give it one more taste, see if it needs any more seasoning. See how this is already melting down? Just to get it to soften up. Because this is gonna go inside the quesadilla. And you don't have to use another skillet. You could take this out, use the same skillet, wipe it down if you want it dry and crispy, or leave that oil in the bottom if you want like a little bit of a buttery tortilla. All right, we'll give it a little taste, see how we're doing with chicken temperature. I'm gonna season just a little bit more salt and pepper. When you add extra ingredients, they kind of change the balance a little bit. I don't have hand strength. Ugh. All right. You could put this in an omelet. You could put this on top of a salad. Oh yeah, much better. All right. So now we have the cassava tortilla with the first layer of melted cheese. I'm just gonna put all of this inside. You know, we're greedy, so we want all of it. We're kitchen snacks. And And then I'm going to do another layer of cheese. You know how they do at Olive Garden? Tell me when. All right, so now we'll put the other tortilla over top. Then we'll let it melt together, and then we'll turn. Same technique. All right. Whew. So while that's going on, let's clean up, because once we flip it and cut it, we're ready. You can get this Siete brand at, oh my gosh, Whole Foods, Publix, lots of different places. All right, so let's keep an eye on it because I don't want it to get too brown. And I'm gonna use my same flipping technique. Better to flip it early. You can always put it back off if it's not done. So I just have a salad plate that I'm putting on top, turning over in my hand. All right, so it wasn't quite done yet or not brown yet. That's okay. I'm just gonna do the other side and let it keep going while we clean up. Mom taught me to clean as I go. So let's just put this stuff away. Let this get nice and brown, and then we'll cut it up in plate. Everything is good. Put this in a Ziploc bag. And it's okay, since we can't see the bottom, it's okay to keep turning it, because once it gets too dark, I'd say a few minutes, 2 to 3 minutes per side. You can always put it back down. Plate and turn, yeah. So you see we're starting to get that brown. Not like the flour, but still good enough. I think we'll be good after this side. Oh my gosh, so good. All right, let's clean up. Take dinner for the boys, and then dinner for mom. I think we're good here. Just let the residual heat cook it. Oh my gosh. All right, so if you can do dairy, you can do sour cream. If not, there are some plant-based yogurts or plant-based sour creams that you can do. Let me see if I have any of those. Oh. I don't think I do. But we'll do some. Yeah. You all can see the texture. It's a little bit different from the flour tortilla. Thank you, Marie. Looks good to you? All right. I'll let it brown a little bit more. So we have our sour creams. Did I put the green onion inside? I don't think I did. Let's put a little bit in there. Hot. Put a little green onion inside. You could do whatever you want. We'll put some cilantro on top. Have a little bit of that guac. As you say. And Alex didn't want his salsa. So we have our trifecta. Let's get a cutting board and cut it. And for cutting, you want to cut on a serrated knife. If I had the temperature up higher, it would probably be a little bit crispier. Let's look at the other side. Sometimes I get chicken and I don't want to burn it. Oh yeah, there we go. Not bad. Let's give that a nice cut. Ooh, and it's crispy, y'all. All right, so we have our gluten-free, dairy-free, sugar-free. I almost want to get it nice and, do I want to get it on the bottom? Let's just go ahead and do it. Let's just cut it. All right. So you want to get a serrated knife. See if we can get some nice triangles. Kind of coming apart, but it's okay. We'll make it work. Got the first cut, try and probably should let it cool, or someone said you could actually like cut the quesadilla and then fill it in triangles, but I'm greedy, so a little bit messy. We'll put it together. A little spatula. Oh, did I cut it all the way through? Not perfect, but get a little bit of everything. Kind of coming out a little bit, but all right. My version kind of disintegrated, but we're gonna give it a try. Kitchen snacks. Greedy. All right. Let's get in there, see if we can have one. I'll take a picture, take a bite, and let you all have your evening. Oh, Chantel Simone is live, so we can go over there and enjoy. I usually take several pictures with the flash on and off, but y'all saw the boys breathing down my neck. All right, so here's my version with the cassava tortilla, chicken, onions, peppers, green onion, salsa, a little sour cream, and guac. Enjoy. All right, y'all. That's what we have. See if we can get a little bit of everything on there or in there. Let's see. Let's get one. Let's put some salsa, some sour cream, and some guac inside. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Y'all, the warm onions and peppers cheese. It's so good. Honestly, it's a little bit messy, but it is so good. It is so good. I'm going to let y'all have your evening. But yes, all these flavors. Mm-hmm. Mm. I'm very happy. Mm-hmm. So let's see. Let's wrap up so I can go sit down. Thank you all so much for being here. I do stream for you every day. So if you're new here, please consider subscribing. Maggie, the Substitute Teacher. This is where all the food will be. I do have a couple other new channels, Teachable Moments with Maggie. We talk about soft skills and personal development. And the Wives Club is our new channel for relationships. If you think any of the lessons that I've learned might be helpful for you. Again, I do have a course, Guide to YouTube Monetization. Thank you, Marie. I do have a course. You all can preview it for free. I've gotten really good feedback on it. $50 and you have lifetime access. I talk you through how I got monetized so quickly with the screenshots from Google, my approach to subscribers, watch hours, all of that. So for those of you all in the Lead Attorney Mastermind, I'll see you in about 30 minutes. I'm going to sit down and enjoy. For everybody else, what is tomorrow? Monday? I will be cooking. I'll probably be cooking boy food all this week because Marcus is here. Yeah, thank you all so much for being here. I'm going to go enjoy my dinner. So I have my gluten-free, mostly dairy-free if you don't use this sour cream. I couldn't find my Greek yogurt, plant-based yogurt, sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free. All right, everybody. Instagram class is dismissed. Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.